Hey, good morning, everyone. We are here on October the 17th with another weekly thought-provoking change live get together. And our normal crew is here. Good morning, everyone. Kate, can we hear you now?
Good morning.
Yes, we can hear you. Good morning. Good morning. Awesome. Awesome. So this morning we're going to be discussing a little topic of loyalty and see what that means to everyone. Is this a generic term of loyalty of what it means to everyone, or are there different meanings to it? I know that there can be loyalty in business. Good morning, JT. There can be more loyalty in relationships and go on down the line. But what does loyalty mean to each and every one of you? I'm going to go to Cullen first, simply because I know you had the word tattooed on your arm.
And the reason I got that tattoo was I was already, excuse me, I was already aware of, what it meant to me. And it really is a significant part of my life. And without loyalty, you really don't have any movement, personally or professionally. You talk about what it means in business or what it means in life. It's super important to have loyalty to yourself, right? To be loyal to your thoughts, to be loyal to your emotions, to your feelings, to who you are, your character, your inner workings of you as a human being. That's my take on loyalty. And then obviously loyalty goes from how you treat yourself to others.
All right, cool.
Baby.
When I think of loyalty, I think of just being there, supporting someone, being by their side, in whatever form that happens to be. Sometimes loyalty is right there in the trenches, and sometimes it's on the sidelines. Being loyal to someone doesn't necessarily mean you do anything and everything for them.
Definition of loyalty, right?
What does it mean to you? Correct.
It has a couple of definitions though, but for me, the primary thing it comes down to, it breaks down to categories. It always breaks down for me categories is I've got a different loyalty that I have to my friends that I do to my family,
Right.
than to my religion, so it changes it based on stuff, but really the loyalty comes down to myself. It's like, what, it's basically what I try to say is what I do is what I'm projecting to other people as well. So what I mean by that is that if I can't be loyal to myself, there's no way I can be loyal to anybody else. When I find that I'm out of integrity with my own self, is I find that I'm out of integrity with loyalty with myself, then I'm out of with everybody else. So to answer the question really comes down to, it's a tough question. I had to think about that. So I'm kind of with JT out there, right? That's a good question, Jonathan. It's a really good one. So when it comes down to it, is number one, it's I was just talking about this with Kai yesterday about our priorities. And it's funny, my loyalty it comes down to my family is going to be way different than it is to any, to my friends.
Sure.
But at the end of the day, what it comes down to is being there for them, saying what you're going to say, do what you're going to do. And and just being honest. At the end of the day, there's going to be challenges. You're going to have problems, and it's just coming down to knowing who your friends are. And it's just being open and being transparent is what it comes down to. And I guess it comes down to is this, my definition of loyalty breaks down to this, is the way I want to be treated. So I'll treat everyone the way I want to be treated.
Loyalty to me means keeping your word and following through on what you say you're going to do. And Dean said something interesting to me, and he brought it up about being loyal to yourself. I wasn't taught that as a child. I was taught that I felt like I was born on this earth to serve other people and put myself last. And it's been a switch for me because I know I need to fill my own teacup first, because otherwise I'm empty and I have nothing for anybody else. So now when I switched and started to become loyal to myself as well as my friends, my life got so much better. So
loyalty is a form of support. Like my older self would want to say that loyalty is being there to support your people or your crew or whatever, no matter what. However, I do think, especially after this weekend, that it seems that when we align on core values, that's where our loyalty lies, is to our core values. And when we all have the same ones, it's easier for us to be loyal to each other because we're not moving out of integrity.
Sure.
So that's where I'm at right now with loyalty, which
Very
is
cool.
a difficult one though. I feel like there's a lot inside of loyalty, like honor, respect, integrity, you know. I feel like they all wrap into it of what it's kind of made of.
Very good. Very good. Loyalty is support. It's support for everything, anything you believe in. And I totally agree with Dean. You have different levels of loyalty. I am more loyal to, as much as I love you all, I'm more loyal to Kate than anybody on this call, anybody in life. Because even like with my kids, I love them to death, love them to life. I like love them to life more than I like love them to death. Nonetheless, I love my kids. And at some point, they will grow up and they will move on to their own life. And thinking about that, I mean, like I said, I'm up here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee at a wedding. And truth be told, I lost it when the bride was dancing with her uncle. And I mean, I even left the room because I'm going to have to do that with my daughters one day, and that kills me. I mean, it's a happy moment, but no, there's never supposed to be another man in those little girls' lives other than me.